9,000 women from around the globe participated in the Zwift Academy, and only 3 remain. They're here at the Canyon SRAM team camp in Vinuela, Spain. And 4 days from now, one will walk away with a contract to race for the Canyon SRAM UCI Pro Women's Team.
It's like, my name is 23, my age is Catherine. Hey, my name is Catherine Culane. I am 23 years old. I'm from South Africa, Cape Town. Well, I think all the feelings is pretty much a roller coaster because I was in the airplane, we're kind of descending down. It's like, do. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is really happening.
Jessica Pratt, 22, from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. A long way away. Finished my university degree in July this year and started work as a registered nurse.
My name is Nara Shepherd. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Wellington, New Zealand. So I think the camp became real when we actually got to this accommodation. It's a beautiful hotel here and they had the Canyon SRAM team bus set up out the front and the mechanics are already working on some of the bikes, and yeah, just to see the setup that the team operates in was incredible. Yeah.
It was, receiving the kit was like Christmas, unreal, like it's an amazing kit, super comfy and very cool to put it on.
Race cut.
Getting ready for our first ride, day one. I'm really excited, gonna pedal with the girls for some of the way, and then we've got a ramp test this afternoon, so. As far as we're aware, it's just an easy ride, but you never know what could be thrown at us, so looking forward to it.
Jess Pratt, Australian, a bit of an all-rounder, so she's not the kind of athlete that I see is not going to excel in a mountain time trial or a sprint stage. She's kind of good at everything, good at rolling sort of races, ability to repeat efforts late in the race, very professional in her presentation, her feedback is very good as well, so she seems to tick all the boxes at this stage.
I mean, go into the camp with the finals, you always think back to your finals. A little bit stressed out because you're so close to your dream coming true, so you really want it to work out, which makes you worry about everything you say, everything you do. Yeah, just enjoy it as good as possible and be yourself.
Riding with the team has been amazing. Like, all the girls are super friendly, super welcoming.
Yeah, it was nice. It's beautiful riding here in Spain, and it's great company in the team, so yeah, it's been a nice morning so far.
Okay, well let's look at Samara Shepherd. She has quite an extensive background in mountain bike riding, quite an elite level there. New Zealander, a very aerobic sort of athlete, ability to repeat those sort of max aerobic efforts late in the race, and that comes from her mountain bike experience, I would say. So looking forward to see what she does in our testing coming up.
Well, day one, beautiful sunshine, and my first impressions of these finalists, well, first and foremost, they're funny, they're fun to be around, they're really enthusiastic, they all get on, but also they're amazingly talented. We were descending at really high speeds in the group and they were just riding as if they'd been riding all their lives. They're already exceptionally accomplished bike riders, so at the moment for me, although it's only early days, I can't tell them apart at all. It's going to be an exceptionally interesting competition, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so from this ramp test, we're trying to establish their threshold.
Okay.
And the way we do it is we get their peak 1 minute power that is produced aerobically. We start at 100 watts. Every minute we ramp it up by 20 watts. They must remain seated and they basically go to exhaustion. This is to the end. You'll see the cadence, it's a slow death, basically.
A slow death? Oh my God. I mean, as well as the data though, Kev, it's the ability for somebody to push themselves beyond, and that's what you see in this sort of test. Regardless of the numbers, put those to one side.
But you can't measure that, can you?
No, and that says a lot about the psychological kind of place that these people kind of occupy, and that was a proper.
She dug in. She was head down. She lost the movement there at the end. She was head low.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it should be. Yeah. No, that was good test. And happy with that one.
Come on, get to it.
There it is in the distance.
Come on, keep spinning.
Come on. All right, come on. Keep it going. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. In a ramp test, let's be honest, towards the end you expect a bit of an explosion and to become a little bit ragged.
Yeah.
For me, not being funny, it just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, look, to be honest, I was expecting more. Look, I've seen her data, what she's produced beforehand, and I sort of had a number in my mind that she would reach, and we didn't hit it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a great test.
A full throttle effort.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a competition,
yeah,
and they know that. They are under pressure. They want to give their best. They have to give their best, and I don't think we saw the best then. Good job.
No, I should have kept going. I couldn't pedal.
that's what it was. That's what it is. That's how it ends, you know. So you didn't disgrace yourself at all. That's good. Don't
you
worry.
Start pedaling out. Spin down. That's good. Really, I'm happy with that one.
I wanted more.
So Ella, I went to set my bike up, and it seems like Lars has taken my Di2 plug out, and I've only got 2 gears, and that's the same for all you guys as well.
Yeah, we're doing 3.5 hours today with just the 2 gears. Well, that being the big chainring and the small chainring at the front. So no batteries at the back, no worries.
You literally haven't got a battery there,
No.
have you? I mean, no battery. And I'm not going to be
battery.
I'm not going to be able to do that on the fly. So it's going to be basically high cadence or low cadence.
I guess SRAM's superior in this aspect.
This is proper old school, isn't it? Blimey.
I actually don't know anything about today. It's been kept a bit of a secret from us. I suspect we'll have a few challenges, and yeah, it'll be exciting and interesting. Like in the race, sometimes it's also good not knowing what you have ahead of you, and you just roll with it as it comes. So.
Midway through the ride, the team pulled over to inform the finalists that they faced a 7k uphill race.
So now we're gonna start juicy part for our Zwift girls. They have to race up the very challenging climb. I'm gonna do a little lead out for them, try to pick up the pace and get them a little bit tired before their final battle. I feel like I wanna go pretty deep just to really make them suffer and then let them do their work. Samara. But no, Samara just had a kick on us all and then she just stayed away. She's good.
Good.
My chain came off, did you hear?
Yeah, clearly Samara, the strongest there. Yeah, Kathy, they're saying that she unshipped a chain. That is bike racing, but she's really, really disconsolate. But that's understandable because this is the first kind of proper head-to-head. But they don't know they've got another little race coming up in about 10k's time. We haven't told them yet, so they do have another opportunity to try and go for it. But already, you know, people are getting psychologically affected because there's a lot of pressure.
It's going to be really steep. I know this climb from last year's camp. Yeah, and let's see how they will perform and how they will do this climb here.
Big chain ring.
Yeah, you just did that.
Lars, what is your Instagram name? I want to tag you and thank you for the cadence work.
The pro panel was absolutely great. It really gave a lot of insight to the 4 girls from the team, and they've already fed that back to the rest of the team members.
So for the first time on the Zwift Academy, we are going to have a full panel. So each of the finalists, first up is going to be Jess right here. She's going to face some severe, hardcore questions and grilling from the panel just assembled in. So Jess, you're first up. It's about 15 minutes of questions.
Yeah.
In you go. Let's go through.
In I go. Hello. It's like a job interview or something.
Dun dun dun.
It is. Ah.
Why do you think you're better than Kathy and Samara?
Ooh, or a better fit for the team?
I think I'm a great team player. I think I've got good bunch skills. I think I'm a hard worker. If someone tells me to do something, I always do it. Yeah, I would be an amazing fit for the team. I think you guys should pick me. It's so interesting. Everything you say, like I'm being assessed.
Right now you don't.
Well, thank you very much. Please pick me.
Okay.
That's my vote Jess.
We will listen to him. Yeah, vote Jess. Right? I was gonna vote Jess t-shirt. Yeah. Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
Enjoy it as best you can.
I shall try.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Go
Oh wow.
into the lioness's den, shall we call it? The lioness's den.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the right chair. Alright.
Are you a hugger or a handshaker?
I like hugs. But it's okay if you don't like hugs, I'll shake your hand.
Don't.
I've heard, that's why.
Depends on the person, alright? Do you feel judged?
Right now, yes. A little bit.
So why do you think we should pick you?
Honestly, I think because I want this more than the other two, like just put it straight up. And I think I can really like see myself being in the team, getting like I feel I get along with you guys. I don't know, but it feels that way.
She's much more thoughtful and caring
Then
than previously. But I don't believe wanting something more than someone else means you deserve it.
yeah.
Samara, last but by no means least, it's your turn in the den. Come on in. Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hola.
Hello.
Vegemite or Marmite?
Vegemite.
If you weren't coming to the team through Zwift and someone was have to leave the team because of you, whose spot would you take?
I'm more of a climber. Yeah. I think we would be a little bit similar in the hills.
Oh, your God. They're very different.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence.
But it's like she has so many plans for her mountain bike also, you know? It's like the girls like Jess and Kathy, they have nothing else, you know? And she's kind of secured.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, it just means that she has a plan B. She's prepared.
Yeah, well today is a high intensity day, so we're going to go out and do some sprint work, some standing starts and some flying starts with some of the Canyon SRAM girls leading our girls out.
Looks like rolling.
We're going 4 from the bottom and the big ring.
I'm excited for it. It's something different, something a little out of my comfort zone, but
So I have done a few, it's not my strength, but
No, that was good fun. Do enjoy a good sprint, but we're not over yet. Lead outs to go now, so.
Ella Harris reporting for duty.
The sprint is long enough.
So out of 3 sprints, did you jump first in each sprint, or did
I
someone
jumped,
else?
yeah, I jumped first in each sprint. You just got to judge the situation. In this situation, I thought that I probably had the strongest kick, and I was able to hold it. So I might as well use that tactic every time.
Proof's in the pudding, isn't it? 3 from 3, so good.
Yeah,
good
that's
job.
good.
After the standing starts and lead-out sprints, which Jess dominated, Lars introduced a sting in the tail, courtesy of an uphill sprint.
You punched the air with delight there at the end of that. That meant a lot, didn't it? You know, yesterday was a tough one, and today's different. Today's a different day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I said yesterday, it's like racing a tour. You're going to have a bad day, and then it's only up from there, really. Uphill sprint finishes are what I'm normally good at. Like, I watch, so to say, my blind side, I see someone trying to sneak up, and in the end I just put a second kick in. I got it.
There you go. Good to see you smiling.
Catherine Colin from South Africa. For a young athlete, has quite a bit of experience racing. When we look at her background in racing, she's done quite a bit at a good level already. She seems to be more of an aerobic athlete as well, which is good because we're not looking for a bunch sprinter sort of athlete here. We're looking for an athlete that can produce a result and work for the team in the road stages, the hard one-day races. 3 athletes that in terms of data look similar, but when you look a bit closer at what they can do with that, there is differences there as well. So yeah, it's either rider's going to be a very, very worthy winner.
I think I probably got the strongest kick out of all 3 girls, so I think I have to use that to my advantage, but we'll see how we go, and I'll evaluate as the race goes on.
I think pretty positive about it. I had a good morning this morning. Confidence is back up there. I'm just going to have fun and try my best. And
I've got a tactic up my sleeve. I'll be playing my cards well, hopefully. Focus on my strategy and see what's happening in the game and see what I can do.
It doesn't just come down to tonight. It comes down to the past 4 days and how we've been, how we've dealt with the pressure and how we are with the team and how everything. It's just a collective effort. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Shepherd actually uses an arrow power up. She's looking to break Gardner immediately. She don't care. She's
And Samara was put under a lot of pressure at the back end. It was good to see that we had Jess in the breakaway as well, but she wasn't quite strong enough to go with the winner. But still, given the intensity, given the kind of workload they've had, to both of them to finish on the podium, that shows a lot, doesn't it?
Well, it shows the quality here, but also shows that Samara was the only one of our 3 that had a plan going into that race, and she executed it perfectly.
And Kathy, 16th place in the race, but didn't give up at all. I mean, she had the crowd behind her all the way to the line, but she at no point did her head drop. She kept on pressing on.
I wanted to go harder, but then I try to push, and when you just don't want to work out, and it's just tough because I'm just scared that this was like the make or break. This is something I want with every fiber in my body. Yeah, it means so much to me, and it's gonna take a lot to get myself back together if it doesn't work out, because I don't really have anything else. So
24 hours till we find out who wins the pro contract, which is pretty scary because we all want it so much. We have a 6.5 hour ride first, which would be amazing, and climbing up to Sierra Nevada, which I'll probably see snow for the first time, which I'm pretty stoked about. But yeah, then ultimately the big decision will be made, and I don't know what the girls are thinking and that sort of thing, so there's not much more I can do really. It's up to them, so I just hope they want me. But
I've had a really good week this week, that's for sure. It's been an amazing experience to ride with the Canyon SRAM girls and see what it would be like to be part of the team. It's been an incredible experience. I think I've shown my strengths and I've shown the areas that I have room to improve on. So I'm happy that we got to this stage, and I think I've shown a complete picture of who I am as a rider, and then it's now down to the team. It would be life-changing to win the contract. It would be amazing to win.
So here we are, somewhere between Malaga and Granada. I don't know. And Lisa is dying. Oh.
One more climb to go. So beautiful here. You can see the snow now. Going higher than I've ever been before. So
There are two riders that have definitely shown strengths that we think would be good into the team for next year. But it's absolutely not over. We have a really long endurance ride, and we actually want to see, for example, how the girls handle themselves in the downhill. It's definitely still open for all three.
Well, interesting if they're level again on this one. It doesn't really, I think they're going to go and do it again, so we can have a clear winner.
Awesome. We made it.
Was it?
That was amazing.
You're not even puffing.
we bonded over Mavis peanut butter, and the first food we're going to consume when we get back to Australia.
Yeah, they put us under some pressure though.
Did they?
Tiff set the pace at the bottom.
Yeah.
And Ella took over.
Yeah.
Ella was like
Ella was putting the gas on.
She's like singing.
I'm currently on the gruppetto.
You're currently annoying.
Oh. And then she gets out here and then she wanted to go find some friends.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm bored.
Oh, top 5.
Well honest.
Well done, you guys. It's impressive
How
riding.
nice.
I'm a shell.
I was just going my own tempo. 34 hours recovery time. Guess can't ride for a couple of days. They were good. They were strong. Because it was pretty evil the way we came up. Like, a bit F off steep. But, no, they're all strong. Poor Kathy, I think, went over her limit. She was a bit sick down there. But, yeah, no, very promising.
I get to see snow. We want some snow. It's cold.
Literally virgin snow. They say the word virgin snow. Kathy never has touched snow. We're now going to touch snow.
How cool is this?
Like winning the contract would be life changing, and I want it so much, and yeah, it's crazy.
I think Jess and I are the closest competition. She's got a lot of experience on the road. She can handle a bike well. She's a very punchy rider. It's quite nerve-wracking. Final ride with the team, and then we hear the selection. So it's not over, and yeah, nobody knows what's going to happen.
Well, the final deliberation is currently being made by the team on who's going to get the contract for 2020. I've taken the girls out for some food. They just sat back there having some patatas bravas, but I can tell you they are all very, very nervous. There's so much at stake. Not long now till the answer.
So, first of all, I'd like to congratulate all of you three ladies for making it one of the hardest and closest Zwift Academy finals we've had in the last 4 years. It was a very difficult decision. Firstly, I'm going to announce who the third place rider is. This rider showed a lot of heart and determination through all of the finals, even won some challenges, but unfortunately they are third place, and that is Kathy. So, girls, this was really tough for us. We just had a really long team discussion. We've been discussing it each day. We had our final team discussion where we had to come to a decision. We went one way, then we came back the other way, then we went one way and we came back again. So it really was very close. We think that you're both very talented. And in the end, the decision that we've made, we're really excited to bring that rider into the team for next season. We think that you'll be a great asset. So the person who will receive a professional contract with our team for next season, the winner of the 2019 Canyon SRAM Zwift Academy is Jess.
And massive congrats to Kathy and Samara. It's been an amazing week, and yeah, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Yeah.
What's the news?
Guess what?
No.
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 You got it? You got it.
Are you on Zwift?
Yeah.
You could not make that up, could you?
She's on Zwift.
That is incredible. Well, that really was powerful and emotional stuff, and you could just tell by the look of disappointment on Kathy and Samara's face how much it would have meant to them. But for Jess, her life has now changed, and for the 2020 season, she'll be pulling on the brand new colours of the Canyon SRAM team. And we here at Zwift wish her all the success, and I'm sure it will come in spades.